Good evening. I don't know what to tell you guys. Wild Walks was meant to be live tonight 34 minutes ago, and due to this absolute pile of Premiere Pro 6C received a update earlier in the week, and it obviously hasn't gone through right because every time I went into render, every single time I went in to render the video, it was crashing. Everything was going. Nothing's worked. It's dropped out. It was dropped out when I was putting noise reduction on audio clips. We've had problems with audio feedback on the cameras. It's just the last 2 days with doing the last bits of filming have just been absolute carnage trying to get everything working with tech errors over and over tech errors. So this is uploading. Hi James. Well, it's rendering right now. I don't want to jinx it, but I've finally got it to render, and it's got about 27 minutes. And then it's however long it takes to upload, and the internet out in rural Northumberland is not renowned for being particularly awesome. Yeah, it's a long episode, this one as well. It's an hour and 26 minutes in total. I did try and keep it to under an hour, but then we found out there was a link in Northumberland to Arthur, and that had to happen. So if you want to see that, you can keep checking back. I am going to upload it as soon as I've got it rendered, and it'll probably be live around midnight, which is not ideal by any means, but as soon as I can, I'm going to schedule it for literally an hour after it uploads, or I'm going to Premiere it, so it'll upload and just go straight out on Premiere. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm sat talking to you now. It's Friday. It's 8:30. I would love to put the episode out tonight, but it might not work because it might actually end up going out tomorrow morning, and it's an hour and a half long episode. And unless you've got a really messed up sleep pattern like me, you're not going to be sat up until 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning to watch an hour rambling of us running around Northumberland, even if you are with van life with Betty Boondocker, who gate crash. What I'm going to do to make this work and be able to sit on the live chat with everybody like we always do, I am going to schedule this video for 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and then we can get it uploaded and across, and it's all there and it's preloaded and it's ready to go, so that we can all sit and watch the episode, and I can chat with Purdy and Kirsty and with everybody else and answer any questions like we always do. It's not what I wanted. I wanted this video to be live. Actually, Purdy, it kind of was. It all clips. Hi guys. It all started going wrong on the Norman clips, where we were looking at the henge, the ones that you've already got in your video from yesterday, and it all just crashed. I don't know what happened. I'm devastated that it hasn't worked, and that I'm now not on the schedule that I promised everybody. So all I can do is say a massive sorry. Technology let me down enormously. Yeah, it might be, but it might be because we set fire. Well, took him onto holy ground and nearly set fire to him. You know, there might be something in the Grail curse. You know, the Northumbrian Arthur maybe, as Grail hunters do, there is that associated curse with finding the Grail. Maybe we got too close. Maybe we were right. Maybe we were right. But the video is there. It is now rendering. And touch wood, if it goes through on the full render, because it's done this already and then crashed. If it makes it through and this little bar here fills all the way up, it'll upload. And then it will be there and ready to share with you guys at 8 o'clock tomorrow night in Premiere. So I had great fun making this episode. I really, really enjoyed it. It was amazing to have Van Life with Betty Boondocker there. Come and join us. Yeah. Oh. I can only assume that's Purdy.
What?
Oh dear, he said maybe the Grail was stood right in front of you. Oh, I know this episode's got some cheese in it, but like, wow. That's awful. No, it was so much fun having you guys there. It was so much fun. And it's been a mammoth effort for this episode because of the weather and just the logistics of filming in Northumberland in March with rain and sleet and snow and driving rain and wind and snow and wind and rain. And did I mention wind? Oh man, our mic baffle is pretty good, but holy this is a live YouTube video, don't say. Oh bugger, yeah. Yeah. Wow. It was a mission, and we really know where our tech is lacking now. You know, we definitely need to invest in some decent mics. But we know this, and the Rode A boom mics are fairly good. So yeah, we're gonna have to find a way of doing that because we can't keep filming outdoors in these wild places without tech that allows us to get good sound, because the GoPro's working again, you know, and that films brilliantly. That gets really, really good footage, but the sound quality on it is absolutely terrible. We need an external microphone. It's a learning curve. You know, I go out in this environment all the time and around ancient monuments and up mountains and things, and just being able to shoot it on a phone is fine if you just want the visuals, but if you're trying to impart knowledge and history to people, you need to be able to hear what we're saying. So that was a big learning curve for us this month, and Bamborough next month. Well, Bamborough's always windy. Always. So we need to do something, even if it is literally make a bunch of dead kittens. Baffles. They're fur baffles that go on microphones. Even if we need to make a bunch of them, just to put on every mic we have in an effort to get clear, decent sound quality. Yeah, I'm kicking myself because if we hadn't have had the additional bits with Arthur, and we hadn't been put off so long on going up and over Evering because of the weather, we'd been well done and well finished in time. As it was, I was editing this with the hope of getting it finished for 6 o'clock to give it 2 hours to upload and still be live on schedule, but it wasn't to be. The editor and the renderer kept dying, and if tech lets you down, tech lets you down, unfortunately. And we didn't finish filming until 6 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we were doing pick-up stuff.
Yeah, 6 o'clock last night. So it's been a bit of a tight one all the way around. But we will have it up on and ready tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Unless we run into any more problems, like, you know, the snow knocks the internet out.
Don't say it, Gordon.
Which, no, because if I don't say it, it'll happen. You know, the snow will knock the internet out.
Out.
Or the electric blows out, or, you know, the house collapses on us or something, which that's actually plausible. The house could collapse, you know. it's to watch this video, you know, and for the crossover and the collaboration with Van Life with Betty Boondocker, they've advertised on their video and on their channel that it was going to be live today, and it's not. I've been over and I've dropped a message on your channel, guys, just to say, look, I'm having a nightmare, and we'll get it there as soon as possible. What I'll do is I'll jump back onto that video after this and leave a comment just saying we're going to upload at 8 o'clock, or premiere it for 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and that will be it, and then all will be good in the world again. Oh yeah, but it's just, you try so hard to look professional, you know? Like, but actually in this video we tried quite hard not to look professional, and just have a bit of fun. But try so hard to get everything to work, and sometimes it's just not to be. The render is going well. I'm looking at nearly 60% complete, so this is the furthest it's got without crashing. Yeah. So it'll be ready to go tomorrow. And, you know, clear your schedule. 8 till 9:30 p.m. tomorrow night is it's a bit epic. There's a lot of silliness and some absolutely amazing history that we bring to light. I mean, it's not that it's hidden, it's just that it's not very well advertised or reported or anything. So, you know, it's we've got links with like pre-Christian civilizations and the first kings of Britain and the Roman Catholic Church, and you know, just there's so much just in that one little corner. Oh, the Royal Navy, the Battle of Trafalgar,
the women's rights movement.
Women's rights movement. Listen, any bird that wants to chain us off to my railings and suffer a jet movement and all of that. That's another video that disappeared. That was definitely there. Yeah. It's camp at the wrong case. Yeah. It's there's tons of history, but the problem is we're squeezing 5, 6 locations in one area, and it isn't a big area, but we're trying to squeeze 5 or 6 locations into an hour-long video. It's not working. There's too much. I think we constantly surprise ourselves with how much we find. Yeah. Next month's Bambara video, well, I know that's going to run to an hour and a half now. Going forward, well, there will be a short video uploaded at some point this evening, as soon as I can get it to render and upload, explaining what we're going to do for the next series, and giving you a tiny little sneak preview into some of the things in the episode that was meant to be up tonight. I'll stick those 2 videos up as soon as I can, and then at least you've got something to watch that isn't me basically just complaining about technology issues to a camera.
Is it me getting blown down a hill? Because it's hilarious.
It's not Lily getting blown down a hill, actually, because I didn't manage to get that on camera. Or did I? Tune in 8 o'clock tomorrow night to find out. Yeah, see? YouTube and stuff, yeah? That's it. Hi, it's your boy, and all of this sort of stuff. No, I'm not that sort of YouTuber, I'm afraid.
It's hi, it's your girl, Liza. But
yeah, exactly, I know.
You tried so hard.
I know, and anyone that does YouTube will never mind. Right. So, you know, and I can't quite pull off the Brooklyn, New York, sup, you beautiful. Yeah. Or, g'day.
No, you can't.
Can't do that either, so, yeah, I think I'm certainly, I'm fascinated with the possible binding, and I'm delighted we're able to do it in a new look at what are really ancient sites that are made quite boring by crusty, dusty historians, and hopefully we're making it a bit more entertaining. This episode, we're certainly making it a bit more entertaining. I really, really can't. Hello. No. James says just do Eddie as your intro.
No.
No, that would get it instantly demonetized. Instantly. It'd be like, hello, I'm going to. No, James, bad man. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about this episode when it renders. I've gone through the entire creative process with this. Loved it. Hated it. Didn't think it was good enough. Loved bits of it. Hated most of it. Swore at it. Nearly rage quit 4 or 5 times. And now it's 13 minutes away from being rendered. And there are sound issues. There are tech issues. But from what we've got, I'm really, really pleased with the content for this episode. And for potential things going forward. But I don't want to give anything away. Because I want you guys to enjoy it. To enjoy watching it just as much as we enjoyed making it. So, I'm going to keep my fingers firmly crossed for the next 12 minutes and 15 seconds that this render doesn't crash. And then I'm going to get it uploaded and scheduled. And I will see all of you wonderful people tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And if you haven't already watched the first episode of Wyld Walks, that's on the channel now. And once this is sorted out, I'll put a link in the description and you'll be able to jump over and watch that. So, guys, thanks so much for joining me and basically listening to me whinge about how nothing's worked. And I will see you tomorrow for this month's Wyld Walks. Take very good care. Guess I want to stop streaming. This bit's always awkward, isn't it? Right, I'll say